Be me 21. College dude, average build, nothing special. Watching all my friends stumble through the dating scene, pattern emerging. Single guys equals chill, laughing, lifting, gaming, no stress. Guys in relationships. Constantly tired, always in drama. Look like they aged 10 years in 6 months. Meanwhile, their girlfriend's posting couple goals on Instagram. Know too much.jpg. Start thinking maybe being single isn't the curse everyone says it is. One of my close female friends comes over. Looks like she hasn't slept in a week. Sits down, sighs like a dying animal. Anon, you won't believe what my boyfriend did this time. Spoiler, I will. I've heard this arc 3 times already. Launches into 40-minute rant about how he forgot their 2-month anniversary, how he liked some girl's Instagram story, how he doesn't communicate enough. I sit there nodding like a therapist who's paid in pizza rolls. Half my brain is buffering, other half thinking, damn, relationships sound like unpaid emotional internships. Later that night, hang out with the boys. Single dudes are just vibing. One is talking about his new PR at the gym. Another just landed an internship, showing off his suit like he's James Bond. Third guy grinding ranked but still smiling through 6 losses in a row. Not a care in the world. Compare to my friend earlier, basically on the verge of emotional bankruptcy. Realize the happiest guys I know aren't on Tinder. They're not chasing anything. They're just living. Next week, hanging out with same female friend. She eyes me suspiciously between sips of her overpriced latte. Anon, don't you ever get lonely? Like, don't you miss being in a relationship? I shrug. Truth is, yeah, sometimes nights feel empty. But nothing compared to the chaos I see around me. Tell her, lonely sometimes, sure, but I'd rather have peace than constant drama. She tilts her head like a confused puppy. Clearly can't process that happiness without a partner is possible. She presses me for more. But why not date? Don't you want someone to grow with? Deep breath.exe. Tell her last time I dated, it drained me like Windows Update on 2% battery. Time, money, energy, all funneled into keeping someone else happy. Meanwhile, my own goals collecting dust in the corner. Now I'm in love with the gym, focusing on my grades, actually cooking instead of living off ramen. Tell her straight up. Right now, I'd rather build myself than babysit a relationship. Her face when I sound like a motivational podcast. She leans in, eyebrows raised. But Anon, isn't it better to build with someone, grow together? Not gonna lie, good question. But I've seen enough we'll build together couples end up as we built resentment instead. Tell her, building on shaky ground just makes the whole house collapse. Better to lay a strong foundation alone first. Then, if the right person comes along, they add to it instead of shaking it apart. She blinks, processing like I just dropped a forbidden math equation. Later that night, can't stop thinking about it. Notice a pattern. Dudes I know just lock in on one thing at a time. Grades, career, gym, whatever. Girls I know, Sastis juggling act. School, side hustle, relationships, friend drama, all at once. Guys will happily go monk mode until their life is stable. Girls feel like they have to balance dating while doing everything else. Maybe that's why the stress hits them harder. Think about one of my buddies from high school. Dude was single for years. Everyone joked he was some kind of hermit. While we were chasing girls and heartbreak, he was chasing gains and internships. Fast forward, he's ripped, has a killer job offer lined up, confidence through the roof. Now suddenly he's dating a girl who actually respects him. Relationship looks calm, stable, zero drama. Meanwhile, half the dudes who laughed at him are still arguing with their girlfriends over Snapchat streaks. Start realizing the difference. Dudes don't really feel pressured to rush into relationships. Society low-key tells us, you've got time, just grind, your value goes up later. Girls, though, constant pressure. Friends asking, so do you have a girlfriend yet? Parents dropping hints at family dinners. Instagram full of couple pics making them feel like they're falling behind. So they jump in early even if they're not ready. Guys just don't. Connect the dots. The only couples I know that actually seem stable, both of them had their lives somewhat figured out before dating. Not perfect, but at least steady footing. When you already know who you are and what you want, it's easier to share that with someone else. No weird pressure, no fix-me energy. Just 2 complete people choosing each other. That's the vibe I want someday. Think back to my last relationship. I was broke, stressed, skipping the gym, GPA dropping like crypto. Still thought I could make it work with a girlfriend on top of all that. Spoiler, I could not. Every small fight felt like a boss battle I didn't have the gear for. She wanted stability, affection, plans. I was barely holding myself together. Relationship collapsed faster than my sleep schedule during finals. Lesson learned, don't date when your own life is a dumpster fire.